Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr DubYa, and today I have two guests, not just my one usual guest. Firstly, I have Tango Dogarino. Just do we? Yeah, on camera. Well done. And of course, the one and the only Mrs DubYa. How you doing, Mrs DubYa?
Morning.
Are you a bit worse for wear?
A little bit tired.
You had a little bit to drink last night, didn't you? Went out with your friends.
Yeah.
Knowing you're coming for a walk, eh?
I still got up.
I know
I'm here.
Tell everyone where we are today, Mrs DubYa.
We are back at Ogden Reservoir.
Ogden Reservoir.
A very low lying Ogden Reservoir.
Yeah, all the rain we have here, and for some reason, all the reservoirs are virtually empty, which is weird. You're not flashing your nipples to the world today, Mrs DubYa?
Now I've made sure I've got a new sports bra on that actually holds the ladies in place.
I don't know if you remember in the last episode when Mrs DubYa joined us, but she had a wardrobe issue that we didn't realise when we was recording it. We only kind of seen it when we was editing. We could see that you could see her nips through her top for most of the video. Don't go about watching it now. You've had your chance. In this episode, me and Mrs DubYa are going to be discussing how it's been being a couple on Mounjaro. The ups, the downs, whether it's helped us, whether it's hindered us in any way. Hopefully, couples out there or people just starting Mounjaro will find it interesting to know how we've approached it and whether we've been successful on it. So we're going into a bit of detail about like where you started and why you started.
Yep, without falling down the hill. So I don't know if you all remember, but I started back 1st of July 2024. So my journey is nearly 16 months in now. I wouldn't say I've lost any more weight in the last 3-4 months. I've really maintained. It fluctuates by about £4 up and down. The lowest I've been is 10 stone 11 and 11 stone 1 was my 5 stone. So I fluctuate between 5 stone lost and 5 stone 4.
So where did you start? What weight did you start at?
My starting weight was 16 stone 1.
And you've lost 5 stone. Do you know what that is in pounds?
Oh, gosh, testing me this morning. 70?
£70. Wow. Amazing. So the last 4 months you've been basically maintaining it, and you've been on it for 14 months, did you say?
I think it's about 16 months now.
16 months. So it took you about a year to get 5 stone, which was your target weight. Yeah.
Well, I didn't have an exact target in mind. This is that part of the hill again where I can't breathe.
Wait till it's over. Okay.
You're going to put it on, I know you are, of me going, I can't breathe.
Maybe.
So I didn't really have a target weight in mind when I started. Obviously, just the intention to be slimmer and smaller in general. Never, although I wanted it to work and I hoped it would work, I never actually thought that I would get to the weight I am now, which is smaller than I was in 2010, for context. Smaller than, I'm about £5 less than when I met you. So yeah, so I didn't really have a target in mind. I kind of did it as interim targets. So started at 16 stone 1. Obviously, first objective is to get that first stone off. And I just did it like that for ages, like stone at a time. My wedding day weight was 12 stone 5. So that was a big target for me because I hadn't been at that for, when did we get married? 2012.
You don't know when we got married.
Yeah, right. So back in 2012.
So 13 years.
Yeah. So getting to that weight was just a massive, massive milestone. And then to go beyond that is just crazy. I would actually like to get a little bit lower. I would like to get to 10 stone. Loads of people will argue with me and say, you don't need to lose any more. Yeah, so I would like to get to 10 stone. Although, as I said, my weight hasn't really fluctuated much in the last 3-4 months. So obviously I made the decision, I think I told you last time, that I wanted to tailor off, which I have done. So I finished my 15, which I was on the last video, and then I dropped back down to 12.5, and I've just took my last one of 12.5. So technically, if I carried on with my plan, I should drop down to 10 milligram next. That's a whole nother story, because I'm so umming and ahhing of, it's just the price of it, isn't it? It's absolutely ridiculous. Do I try Wegovy? Is it going to upset my entire system? I've read so many mixed things from people that I follow, saying that some it's worked, some it's done nothing, and some have put loads of weight back on, but they've not changed anything. Their habits haven't changed. And I've just got a real massive fear of it coming back. So yeah, I've not decided what to do yet.
I think together we're going to sort of get through it, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I think the good thing about being a couple on Mounjaro is that we can sort of help each other and find out which is going to be the best exit strategy for us. But hopefully together we can plot through it. We can do trial and error and do it properly and do it safely as well. I'm not convinced that moving from Mounjaro to Wegovy is the way to go, simply because I just don't like the idea of mixing chemicals in my body.
Well, you do have to have a break between, it advises that. So I think our supplier says it's a minimum of 10 days, but from what I've read from other sources, 2 weeks would be better. But it doesn't do the same as Mounjaro, so it only has the suppression element. It doesn't have, from what I've told, it doesn't have the food noise element, and that's my biggest struggle.
So a bit of a recap of where I'm at. So I started, I've been on Mounjaro for 28 weeks, and I have started at 18 stone 12. I'll put what it is in pounds below. I'll do the same for Mrs W as well. And I'm now at 15 stone 5 pounds. That's basically where I wanted to be at, although I'm now starting to think that I need to get down to the 15 stone dead. So I'm looking for that extra 5 pounds to come off. So I finished my 12.5 milligrams last week, and I started 15 milligrams yesterday. First shot didn't kick in until later in the night, and I felt it a lot today. I'll let you know next week how it's been. I got it through a different method. If you watched last week's episode, you'll notice that I said that I was stopping taking the quick pens and using the actual trademark or the actual brand name Mounjaro, and I'm going to be getting it from a different method. I'll go into it in a bit more detail about the method that I'm using. But let's just say there are peptide companies out there, and they offer the compound name and you mix it yourself. I'll go into more detail on that in future episodes, but there is alternatives, and it is quite significantly cheaper. I think I managed to get it for about £120 cheaper than what it would have been to get the 15 milligrams off the clinic that we usually get it from. So that brings you up to where we are. The 12.5 milligrams was very strong to start with, but throughout the course, it did start losing its effectiveness. Noticed that in the second to last dose, that towards the last 2 days that I was feeling hungry again. And the last dose I had was literally worked for 2-3 days, and then it was losing effectiveness. So I've moved up to 15 milligrams, which as of today seems to be working, but I'll let you know more about how that goes next week. So that's a bit of a recap of where me and Mrs DubYa are up to on our Mounjaro adventure. I think mainly what we wanted to talk about today is how being a couple on Mounjaro has helped us or hindered us. Now, Mrs DubYa, she started on her Mounjaro adventure. So I started 11 months after Mrs DubYa started her Mounjaro adventure. The reason I started it is because I seen how well Mrs W was doing on hers. I was skeptical about it. I thought it was just another fad. I didn't think it'd work efficiently. How wrong was I? So 11 months into Mrs W's journey, Mr W joined.
For hubby, he had to just come to his own realization as to whether he wanted to do it or not. I never, ever once asked him or suggested that he do it. He's too stubborn. It wouldn't have gone down well. He would have been like, ooh. So he had to make his own mind up. And when he did, it was nice. I thought, okay, well, it's almost like a compliment that he's seen it work for me and he thinks that it's worth giving a try. And look at him now. He looks amazing.
I think we both just reached the end of our tethers with regard to dieting and weight loss and the normal routes. I mean, I wouldn't say that I ate a significant amount of food, and I did go to the gym and I did train and I was quite active, but I think it was the alcohol with me. I drank a lot of lager and beer, and then with that maybe came naughty eating and eating the wrong things. So when I did finally come to my senses and listen to Mrs DubYa, that's when I decided to start on it, start on the journey. And it was great having someone who'd already been through it to tell me all the things I should look out for, the way to do it. And obviously she still injects me to this day. She won't let me inject her, but she'll inject me. From there, we've seen, would you say it's enhanced our relationship?
Yeah, definitely. We're closer than I think we've ever been. The attractions that obviously we attract to each other, or we wouldn't bloody got married.
When you start gaining weight, you lose confidence in yourself, don't you? So,
Gosh, well,
that affects your output into a relationship. So,
yeah,
we still had a sex life and everything, but I think it's enhanced our closeness and our sex life.
well, it's everything, isn't it? It's when you're really uncomfortable in your own skin. Like, you want the affection and you want the little touches, but then you're like, oh God, what if he touches that roll? And oh, my stomach's hurting because your vet's stomach that doesn't agree with you, and you just feel horrible all the time. Like, literally went through years of having tea and I just feel awful sat there on the couch, like just not sexy at all. And it's so hard to you want to be close, don't you? But it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like now.
Well, we've had kids and we've got a busy work life, and then you've got to sort out the house when you come home and you're exhausted and you've not got time to plan diets and things like that. So I think this is it's given us a new lease on our relationship, really, hasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
It's brought, as you say, it's brought us closer. We've got more energy.
Yeah.
So when we come home from work, we've got more energy with the kids, we've got more energy to run around the house. We stay up later, which means that we can be intimate. Yeah, it's been great for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I love all the little affectionate touches, like even when we're just watching TV on the couch, like constantly, like just touch each other, cuddle each other, little smooches here and there.
Our relationship with each other, our relationship with food has changed.
Compliments galore for each other.
From other people.
You look nice, you smell nice, you look so good. It's nice, it's where it should be for each other. I'm not saying, obviously, if you're bigger, you can't do that, but it's just how it's changed us.
Now, I don't know if there's any men out there this might just be anecdotal, but if you've been on Mounjaro, have you noticed that everything looks a bit bigger down there? I don't know whether it's me or not. Maybe when you are bigger, maybe when you're bigger, everything, I don't know, it's a bit more pouchy down there, if you know what I mean? The top ridge before you, the meat, shall we say? And maybe it makes it look, I don't know, when you're losing the weight, does it make it look bigger? Or is it making it bigger? I don't know. But I've noticed a definite girth increase. Let's just say that. You happy?
This is far too much information.
Mrs DubYa's happy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't know if that's anecdotal or it's in any side effects. But yeah, maybe it does make your penis look a bit bigger.
I'm mortified right now. Mortified.
It definitely makes you more active anyway. Let's say that.
Yeah, but I've had it the other way, haven't I? I've had a really low, what word do I want?
Libido.
Yes, whilst I've been on it. And I've read multiple things that it sends you one way or the other. So I think my confidence overrides it. But the desire in my head isn't there. But that's the same with food. Like we were saying last night, like nothing tastes good with, like, you don't get excited when you eat something like you used to.
Thing. Yeah, no excitement with your food anymore. I suppose that's like I'd say that's a bad side effect.
That's a bad side effect, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't just like I like Chinese food. That was like my go-to pig out food. But now I've just got no interest in it whatsoever, and I've gone completely off like pork. I'm never a big pork eater anyway, but things like bacon and sausages and pork chops now, they just make me feel,
bleh.
Even the thought of it makes me, I don't know if it's because it's so greasy or what, but yeah, it just makes me feel not very good. So yeah, I think, yeah, maybe it does affect like your receptors, like your dopamine.
Well, you said, didn't you, about the addiction thing, whether it's gambling, alcohol, food, it kind of switches it all off. That's one thing that I'll enjoy when I do come off, is actually enjoying what I'm eating and being excited.
And not just eating like it's a chore.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like,
I've got to eat now.
I don't want to eat, but I have to eat. Yeah,
that's one of the side effects, I suppose. With me and my libido, it's not really affected it. If anything, I've been taking, I don't know if anyone else takes this. This is a little bit of a recommendation, but there's a supplement out there called D-aspartic acid, which men can take, and it helps your testosterone naturally in your body. And one of the side effects of it is you're very, very, let's say your libido is very, very enhanced. It's only a very, very cheap supplement. I think it's like £10 or something for a big bag of it, which lasts for probably about a year.
Is that just for men?
Just for men. I think it's, well, increases.
Not just for men for your hair, just for just for men to take.
Yeah, I think it is just for men, really. I've not really seen many reviews from women about it, but maybe women can take it. But yeah, you only need to take a little bit of it, and you've got to cycle it. You couldn't just stay on it constantly. You maybe go on it for 2 weeks and then come off for 2 weeks and go on for 2 weeks. But yeah, that does, I mean, it does really wonders. If anyone else is interested in a sneaky little supplement, D-aspartic acid.
One of my favourite things about being more confident in your body and slimmer is photograph. I'm a massive photograph nerd. I love it. It's memories as the kids are growing up, and obviously it's really helped show quite how bad we got in our bodies, even though you didn't feel like you were as big. Like, I look back at a holiday from last May, And I actually felt good on that holiday and felt slimmer. And then I look at the photos, I'm like, oh my God. But now, having that confidence and a jawline and no double chin, like not needing to worry about the angle and having the double chins is amazing. That's one of my favourite things, and just being really proud of each other and like,
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
Doing good. I think I'll go into a little bit of detail about one side effect that I've had. It's been about, just over a week, I'd say. I've had in my left ear, it's like a popping or a bubbling in my ear. And I thought nothing of it at first, but it's continuous. And I didn't put it to the Mounjaro, but I watched a video recently of a chap who said he had a hearing problem and that he put that down to Mounjaro. He did some investigations into Mounjaro. Sorry, by the way, I don't know your name, but I will do like a little screenshot of who you are and put it on the video. Because I did a ChatGPT of it, and it said to me that it's following a cold. You get this kind of, it's not an infection, but it's like an inflaming or a deflaming of your cartilage round here. But it can be done because of weight loss as well. So I think it's maybe two factors. So I've just had a cold and the Mounjaro, and it's affected my hearing here.
No, he said it's from rapid weight loss.
Rapid weight loss.
Which is probably why I've not experienced it, because mine's been dead slow. But yours has been over a much shorter period.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
So possibly it could be a side effect of Mounjaro. I'm not going to say it is, but it could be. And I've never had it before.
It's driving you a bit bonkers.
It's driving me nuts. See, I hear it mostly when I'm laid down, which is when you're going to sleep. So hearing a tapping in your ear, like there's a little elf on your head tapping you away, it drives you nuts. But yeah, it could be down to the Mounjaro. I'm going to have to stop saying Mounjaro because I'm not actually, well, I was taking Mounjaro, so that's from the Mounjaro, but I'm now taking
Tirzepatide.
LGP1.
LGP1? GLP1?
GLP1. Tirzepatide. I think that is what I'll have to start referring to it now, as I'm no longer taking the actual quick pen. So yeah, have you had any side effects like that? A hearing? I know that one chap that I mentioned, he's had the hearing thing, but that's the first time I've heard about it, having an ear issue with regard to Mounjaro. Random. So yeah, this week it's all been about bad hearing and big penises.
I'm just dying. Honestly. Just the ground open up and swallow me right now.
Your mum's going to watch this video.
No, your mum watches this video. Oh my God. Honestly. The kids find it funny, don't they? That we're always cuddly, and they like it, don't they? Seeing us all lovey-dovey.
You think it's gross. You're like, stop kissing.
The dog doesn't like it when you kiss me.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very annoyed.
It, doesn't it?
Yeah. Which you love to wind him up. I'm going to see how Mr W does on this new form of injection that he's trialling, that he started yesterday, just to make sure he doesn't grow an extra nose or an arm. It's effective.
No, I've got one big nose up there.
It's a lot more cost effective. So if he gets no crazy side effects, then I may well move on to the same. As I said, I've just took my last 12.5 and I've stopped using what was called the golden doses in the end of the pen. I haven't used that since the beginning because they changed the pens and you couldn't force it out anymore. But I think just with the price rise, I'm probably going to withdraw that from, like, with a diabetic needle and use it this time round, just to give me another extra week. Oh, that's one more thing I've been doing this last 3 months. I haven't been injecting weekly. It's been on average every 10 days, which is obviously might be why I've not lost more weight, might be why my food noise has increased. But yeah, I've been a bit rough for the past 3 weeks on and off. So this week I only took it yesterday and that was a full week late. So 2 weeks in between.
By rough, she means we both had a bug. Or
Yeah.
colds, flu, stroke bug. I hope you've enjoyed that little walk and talk around Ogden Reservoir with Mrs DubYa. I think we'll try and make it a regular thing. We'll call it the Mounjaro couple. Something like that. Hope it's been enlightening for some of you. Hope it inspires other couples out there to maybe try it. Maybe it'll give you a new lease of life on your relationship. You don't sort of realize it sometimes, but maybe the issues with weight can slip into your relationship psychologically, even though you don't notice it. But hopefully we'll be able to do some more of these episodes. If you've got any questions, then put them down in the comments below.
I just wanted to ask out there, what are other people doing in terms of your maintenance? What is your plans? Please, 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 I'd love to know, because I'm not really coming across many people that have got to that stage that are now trying to either maintain or taper off. So just be interested to know what you're doing.
Remember, there's still a competition for the slobber knocker, which is being supported by Mrs DubYa. At the moment, 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be giving it away to one lucky fellow or lady. So get subscribing.
So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
I've been Mr DubYa.
I've been Mrs DubYa.
You've been you. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.